Hey everyone, and welcome back to Schmindel Schmunlimited, the podcast for reviews, rants, and ramblings about books from our favorite way to get books, the Kindle Unlimited universe. I'm one of your hosts, Amity.
And I'm Lauren.
And I'm Steph, and this week we read Twisted Love by Ana Huang. And this is going to be a TV series, movie, something or another. I think it's Amazon Prime, if I remember correctly, but I could be completely off.
Everything is getting made into a TV or a movie now.
Yeah.
The book talk girlies have taken over.
Yeah, I feel like they don't know what to make movies out of anymore except sequels or books. So.
Well, the book girlies are a good audience to target now.
But before we get into this book, how has your week been? Are you guys reading anything interesting or listening to anything interesting?
I'm finishing up the first book in the Spark of the Everflame series. Romantasy, very good. Although there's not there's romance. It's not heavy spice, but it's very good so far.
Nice. I finished Always You and Me by Danny Atkins. It was not spicy, kind of big on the feelings, slow but good.
Okay.
I enjoyed reading it. Like, I wanted to know what happened next, but it wasn't. It would be like a great relaxing, like, girls trip, beach read type thing where you're not like if things get quiet, it's great to have something to read, but you're not avoiding the people to read because it's so good. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I actually finished Autumn Nights.
What is
that?
Oh.
Yeah, that was the sequel to Summertime.
How was it?
It was really cute. It was
Okay.
good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was an easy read. So
nice.
Yeah. So, and then I've been watching Somewhere I Turned Pretty, unfortunately, because it's pretty awful.
You're torturing yourself.
I'm torturing myself watching.
Why is it terrible? Just because you don't like the plot, or because like the acting's bad?
I hear it's really cringy. I've only seen episode 1 so far.
The plot doesn't make sense to me.
All right.
They're in college and she's dating Jeremiah and they're all happy. And then she finds out he cheats on her.
Nice.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Because they were on a break, like bringing it back Friends style.
Right. They were on a break.
And so then
pivot.
Sorry. Then they get back together, not just get back together. He proposes and she says yes.
Red flags. So many red flags.
And she's still in college and he's still in college.
So their frontal lobes haven't fully developed.
Yeah. And I don't know. So it just doesn't it doesn't make sense to me, especially if I just found out that if my boyfriend slept with somebody else while we were on a break over spring break, and then he was like, let's get back together. I promise I'll be better. I'd be like, yeah, let's slowly get back into this. No. This is like jumping. It's so funny though. Like they tell her mom and she's like, why don't you guys move in together first or get a cat?
All logical things.
That's where I think it's just like not logical. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
And so
I went to college in the South. Granted, Orlando is not like Alabama or something, but I was in a sorority and it was not as surprising. Like I finished college engaged and it was not, and like my Candle Pass chapter, I think I was one of 3 who was engaged.
But you were a senior.
It was my senior year, yes, like 1,000%.
And you just found out, and you didn't just find out that your fiance cheated on you.
No, I didn't. But I wonder if, like, the author. I have a lot of thoughts. We should do this podcast. I want to talk about Somewhere I Turned Pretty, not the book we actually.
Yeah.
But I wonder if 2 things. I wonder if she wrote it that way thinking it would be a bit more normal because they did some other sort of like historical Southerny type things like cotillion and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. That is
So it should have just felt rushed, not rushed and young. Uh,
yeah.
and also, part of me feels like she had intended for the entire series, like she knew how she wanted it to end from the beginning, and it feels almost like the author got lost in the middle.
Yeah, no, yeah, 100% because especially because Jeremiah, who's the one who cheated on her, was so in love with her that like his whole world was revolved around
He
her.
gave up his brother.
Yeah, and it was like an unhealthy
What am I hearing
relationship.
are red flags.
Yeah, relate it's like so like he's not gonna go away and cheat on her. Like that's not gonna make sense.
I see, I always got the impression that Jeremiah, the way his character was written at least, was very like go with the flow.
Yes, I agree,
Like
but
guy, girl, whatever falls in his lap, he's down.
oh, because but also in the yeah, no, I agree with that. But like he's so in love with her like this season that it's weird to me that he would just go, and it
Right,
wasn't even like
yes.
I would understand if it was like, oh, I got drunk and made out with another girl. But like to
Right.
full
Or we learn later that he called her Belly in the middle of it.
yeah. Yeah. So it's just annoying. I'm putting myself through it. I did not read the third book because I didn't like the plot. So I knew I wasn't going to
The
like
plot
this.
isn't plotting.
The plot isn't
Okay.
plotting. So, but we're gonna get to Twisted Love and see what we think about the
Ugh.
plot of this one.
So I think, was this a reread for all of us?
No, I had not read this one.
Okay. Reread for me. Amity, was it a reread for
It
you?
was, well, part of the book was new. I have DNF'd this book before and was tempted to be like, new rule on the podcast, once a year we each get a DNF and do it again. But I persevered, but barely.
Yes. So the setting is at Thayer College in the DC area. And we meet our female main character, Ava Chen, who is in her senior year of college. She's like a photography major, and we learn she's got a really fucked up childhood. She's somehow like scared of
She has
water.
mommy issues and daddy issues. This
All the
is the story
issues.
of her trying to solve them.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots
And
of trauma.
and she is stranded because she did a photo shoot with a couple and then told them, no, I don't need a ride back 45 minutes away when I don't have a car. I'll just get an Uber. So she's stranded and calls her brother for a ride and
To be fair, like it's a city. I like she's fine.
through.
Yeah.
But her brother doesn't pick her up.
No, his best friend,
Alex Volkov.
Alex. Yeah. I was not even gonna try to pronounce that last name.
He is Ukrainian and a genius and a COO of a like building company.
Yes, a real estate development. Um, and his parents were killed when he was younger, and so was his sister. They were murdered. And he was in the house, and he was the only one who was saved.
Yes. And he is looking for revenge. He's playing the long game here.
He has a little revenge, a little revenge plot, a little trope.
Yes.
So they have this like awkward car ride where she's like trying to get him to like smile, but he's just like looking. I just like imagine
he
it just, like,
basically has no emotion.
yeah, he just is looking ahead and
They end up he drives them to Josh's, her brother's going away party because he's going to be a medical volunteer in South America for a year. And super awkward. Josh's like, you need to watch my sister while I'm gone. She just had a bad breakup. I'm like, what would you do if your brother said that to their best friend? Probably kick my brother's ass.
yeah. I,
I don't know. None of us have older brothers. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I do. Hold on. He's just way older.
I was like, I really thought you did. I didn't realize he was
I do.
younger.
He's just so much older that for like half my childhood, I felt like an only child.
yeah, I don't see my brother personally doing this ever.
So I feel like Max would be like, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's
Couldn't care less.
he's like oh
I
my
wonder if it's different. Like the dad was crap, the mom was
Yeah.
dead.
But
So
I
maybe
felt
he
but
felt
him and Josh, the dad and Josh had a good relationship.
Did they
As
have
good as
good
Alex.
relationship or do they have like a cordial
Yeah.
relationship? Like
Yeah.
they at least like liked each other.
Yeah, but the dad loved Josh, from my
Well,
understanding.
mainly he was like, this is gonna carry on my lineage.
Right,
Yeah,
my legacy.
and he's gonna be a doctor and all this stuff. Yeah, no, I thought this was a little strange, and then I thought it was strange that Alex agreed to it.
Right.
And
And then moves into Josh's house next door to her for the year to watch his house.
And he takes it so seriously. Like he's like constantly watching where she is or needs to know where.
I am super surprised he didn't like have a tracker on her phone.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
was so surprised.
Her location would definitely be on.
Like, this is morally gray. Definitely.
Yes.
It's
This book reminded me of 50 Shades.
a little
That's what
bit
it did.
talking about red flags. There's a bunch of them.
I never read 50 Shades of Grey because I didn't think I would like it. And so
Probably not.
I'm feeling really proven correctly here.
So they end up agreeing to a truce, but then Ava is not answering her phone one day, and
He flips out.
he forces Jules, her roommate, to tell him where she is. She's like, I'll tell you, but I'm coming with. Because Jules knew. Jules is like the instigator, the one that always wants to have fun of the group of friends. She's a law student, shockingly. But they end up going to find Ava, and he drags her out of a boudoir shoot that she's doing with her friend for his portfolio, and he loses it.
Yep. He asks the photographer to delete everything.
He doesn't ask.
He like threatens. I think he like takes the camera from him and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Takes out the memory
The
card.
and
Yeah.
everything. So a little background. Ava lives with three
just
girls.
Jules.
Just Jules, but she has two other really good friends.
Yes, one is the princess,
Yes.
Bridget,
So-
and then Stella is
Is
like a
the
lifestyle
influencer.
fashion
Influence.
Instagram model. But yeah, so that's not great, and she's pissed. And then we jump to Ava having nightmares about drowning when she was little, and we find out she doesn't remember anything from her childhood before that point. And then we get a little more background on Alex. He was orphaned. I think 11 is what it said. His parents were killed, and his uncle Ivan took him in after his parents died.
His uncle is trying to help him get his revenge.
Yes. And then we jump to Operation Emotion. Shockingly, it's Jules, who was it Jules or Stella?
It was Jules.
Jules. They are trying to put Alex in situations where he has to feel emotions.
Well, Ava is gonna put Alex into
Yes,
a
sorry,
situation.
clarification. But it doesn't go well. So they have him watch sad movies with Ava. She falls asleep at his house while they're watching sad movies. So
Yeah.
there's a one bed trope going on there. Nothing happens.
No.
She ends up having a nightmare at his house.
Yeah. And she wakes up next to Alex, and I feel like this should be a trope because it happens in every
I know,
book.
one bed,
Right.
and then they wake up and it's the
Touching.
morning. And he's a dude.
Like the amount of books that this happens in.
Right. Every single one.
Yeah.
So Ava goes to a bar with her friends, and then she runs into her ex-boyfriend, and who's just like not very nice. His name's Liam, and
She knees him in the balls and runs
Yeah.
away.
and so yeah.
Nothing happens after it for a bit. And then she goes to a Thayer alumni event in DC because she wants to network with some like photography people. I think her brother Bridget got her a ticket.
Bridget, yes.
And
Yeah.
Alex is pissed because Ava is dancing with one of his acquaintances, and Alex basically like pulls her off of him, makes her dance with him.
And then Alex finds Ava and Liam fighting again.
And Liam's high and drunk potentially.
That's the other trope, like the ex-boyfriend, the abusive ex-boyfriend trope. Goes along with the one bed and waking up in
Oh,
the
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Ava starts having these like flashbacks.
In the car after they leave, and I don't remember what really comes of it, but Ava agrees to take Krav Maga lessons if he agrees to sit for a portrait, which he then does. And there's a whole bunch of sexual tension at this photo shoot. And she gets some emotion in a photo, apparently, and she is going to use it for her fellowship application. She's wants to do this photography fellowship in New York City.
When you guys were reading this, what age did you think Alex was?
He was 26.
Like 20, 24, 25, 26, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't, he was 26.
he was 20. I don't know why. I thought he was like,
26 years old.
oh, I don't know why. I had this like feeling that he was so much older.
Well, he acts so much older.
Yeah.
Well, and 5 years is a lot when you're still a senior.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's a lot of growing up in that time frame.
Yeah.
You don't really pay a bill yet.
No. No.
And he also like never worked.
He just had genius ideas.
Obviously. I know. I'm just like, why isn't he working?
Yeah, I was like, why doesn't he go to a job?
No, he's too smart for that.
Too smart. I mean, that's how you do it, guys. We can all dream.
Did they talk about his IQ in this book too?
160.
Yeah, 160.
160. No big deal.
So impressive. Ugh.
So after the photo shoot, he storms out because he's felt emotions and he can't do that.
I get it. That
I
was
know.
how relatable he was.
I know. Ava then goes to a party, I think with Stella, and Madeline, Alex's ex hookup. He doesn't have ex-girlfriends, just
Who
ex.
was also at this like college party.
Well, so it was Madeline's house. It was her sister's party.
Yes.
And Madeline confronts Ava, like, what do you have that I don't, basically, and ends up pushing Ava in a pool. Also, why was Ava in the pool room in the first place if you're scared of water?
Or near the pool.
So Ava almost chokes. I think Stella pulled her out, and Alex somehow like sees on her social media the video. It was like on someone posted the video of them fighting, and he leaves and goes and tracks down Madeline and like basically threatens her life and her family's everything.
That's the next trope. Whenever you have a playboy, he always has that ex hookup that they hook up with, and he tells a million times that they're just a hookup, but that she's in love with him.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously.
So
Alex goes to her house and she's not okay, and Ava ends up asking him to teach her how to swim.
yeah, she doesn't want to be afraid of the water anymore. And so Ava throws Alex a surprise birthday party, and this is where he starts opening up about his parents. Ava kisses Alex, who initially kisses her back and then is like, nope, this can never happen again.
They're both pissed. She's ignoring him. He tracks her down a week later at her work and is trying to talk to her, and her manager's watching. He's like, fine, I'll buy the most expensive piece. She's like, no, you don't do that.
And he's like, she gets the commission.
$40,000 art piece, but it means nothing to him. He's a billionaire.
Yeah. So, we have our first swim lesson with Ava and Alex, and she obviously has a panic attack because she almost drowned. Alex carries her out, and then Ava asks Alex to kiss her.
And this is the start of the sexcapades all weekend in the penthouse suite of the hotel. They're officially dating, but they're not going to tell Josh until Christmas when he's home, because that's always going to go well.
Hey guys. So this book was detailed in its spice. We later find out that at one point Ava had been choked in order to die. She's obviously got these daddy and mommy issues. But being choked in the bedroom wasn't what brought any of these memories back.
Thank you. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
I like what very confusing.
Well, and then the other thing too is this whole like, oh, he like liked it a certain way, and so she liked it a certain way too. I was like, okay, I don't know. It was just a little interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that was weird. But then we get a new character. Bridget's bodyguard, Booth's wife, is having a baby, so she gets a new bodyguard named Reese Larson. Remember him for book 2, ladies.
I'm
You
not reading
liked
book 2.
Bridget's book.
I liked Bridget's book better.
I'm not giving it a chance.
Understandable. It's fine.
Yeah, so fall festival, Alex cuts his hands. They, of course, do the escapade.
They can't even wait at the student health center. This was the hardest part of the book to read, you guys. Like I think I DNF'd it on my own, like way before this, but at this point, oh my God, just my face. I probably got a whole new wrinkle from reading this book, just from cringing my face over and over again. It was it was not great. This was not it. And then they like not only was I not into it, but then like this next plot point when they go to Thanksgiving at Ava's dad's house and like Josh isn't there. And so it's like already awkward because he's like the favorite son. And this guy's like a billionaire. Like she knows her dad doesn't like her that much. Why are they even trying to go home? Like you could have gone anywhere. What are you doing? Like what? And so they go home to the lake house and Ava is like, you know what? Because obviously I like doing things that make me feel bad. I'm gonna go back to the lake where I have nightmares all of the time. Like I
But then she does even more than that. She goes to the lake.
right, like to this lake that used to have a really long what am I trying to think of? Like deck pier thing. Dock? There we
Yes.
go.
They dismantled that
Of
because
course.
obviously.
Also, why hasn't she gone to see a therapist
Oh
before
my God,
read
seriously.
and these flashbacks?
Because her dad doesn't really love her. Well, no, they did talk about that. She went to like crappy play therapy or something and then stopped
Yes. Okay,
because
okay, I remember this.
like what if it worked?
So while she's at the lake behind the house, she has a flashback, and then like her dad comes and finds her, and she screams fucking bloody murder, because she sees her like something about her dad's signet ring in her dream and realizes her dad tried to kill her, not her mom. And then she also remembers she's getting her memories back. Her dad also
It's
tried
all
to
come flooding in.
her dad tried to suffocate her with a pillow a few years after the near drowning. Like, how, I don't know. How do you not remember? I guess, terrible
Yeah.
memories. You block
It's
them
the
out.
oxygen deprivation.
Ooh, good.
So they have a meeting with Ava's dad at Alex's office. Obviously, he's going to be there to protect her.
Obviously.
And then her father admits to everything.
I can't believe he would just admit to everything. Like, you knew that this was going to be recorded. Like, they're not idiots.
We come to find out that Ava really isn't his daughter, and this was the whole reason their mom cheated. And
He did DNA tests on these kids.
yeah, and then her father was arrested by the FBI, but tries to warn her about Alex.
And
And
then
then
Josh walks in and punches his dad.
Yep. Ava tells Alex she loves him. He does not say I
He
love you
says
back.
nice things, just
He
not
just says something nice, like you are the sunshine in my whole world or something like
Yeah.
that.
But doesn't say those 3 little words.
So, throughout this book, Alex is trying to get this revenge plot, and they haven't really told you what the revenge plot is. They just
Well, you know it's revenge for his parents'
his
death.
parents, but they don't tell you like
Who
who or what.
How
His
did it
uncle,
happen?
his uncle has something to do with it, but so Alex goes and visits his uncle, and he is like searching around something for the in the house, and I think he like turns off the cameras or something. He's able to do it, and
He scrambles them.
he finds a fake electric outlet stuff with papers, and he like grabs them. Um,
And it is some important documents. It's his mom, like letters he wrote to his mom, right? Like these love letters or like letters she wrote back from like, please leave me alone.
Yes.
And it his uncle and his dad hadn't talked for like 10 years before their death.
Yeah. So, Alex is late for dinner, not responding to her texts or calls, and Ava's like flipping out. He finally shows up. Ava got her photography fellowship, and so she's like so excited. And he said like, "Oh, my phone wasn't working," and then it's like working all of a sudden.
Oh, it was dead. Well, it's working now. Oh, I charged it. Like just all of these terrible excuses. They fight, Ava leaves.
Um,
And
we later find out that Alex was actually going after Ava and Josh's dad because he thought that
their
their
dad
dad
hired the
hired people
killers.
to kill his family.
Turns out
It was his uncle.
The
So
fact that I was surprised about Alex's dad, no, Ava's dad,
what do you mean?
that that was who he was targeting.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
I was surprised about that too.
I think the first time I read it, I was like, oh wow, wasn't expecting that.
I did know that I did put two and two together, and the fact that it was his uncle that I think killed his parents. Like the entire time I was like, oh, the uncle killed
There's
his
something shady
parents. There's
here.
something shady with
Yeah.
his uncle. Um, so
So I think it's then Ava shows up to Alex's house like, "Hey, we need to talk." And his uncle shows up at the same time. And turns out like Alex is now the CEO. There was a secret board meeting coup and they ousted his uncle. And Ava's like, "I never heard any of this." And his uncle turns out like he dropped some knowledge that he watched the footage of Alex in his library because he only turned off the video when he was in
videos.
a different room.
Yep.
And so his uncle's like basically threatening him, like, I know what you did,
So Ava and Alex make up, kind of ish.
ish.
2 weeks later, Alex is summoned to his uncle's house. His uncle has kidnapped Ava and Bridget. How he was able to kidnap a princess who has a
Thank you.
bodyguard. A
Thank
little
you.
bit shocking, surprising.
It turns out they wanted to go to a band in DC, their favorite band, and her bodyguard said no, so they snuck out.
Oh yeah, I forgot the bodyguard.
They snuck out.
And so the uncle demands 50 million and he wants the CEO position.
Ridiculous.
And Alex pretends to have zero feelings for Ava, trying to protect her.
Yeah.
If she means nothing to me, like there's no leverage. But he's just saying these terrible things.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Alex is able to kill his uncle with the help of Bridget's bodyguard, who comes up and sneaks in. And
Okay, then we get to like the end. Ava calls 911. And I'm like, how is Alex not getting arrested? Like they're swarming with people. He killed his uncle and then he killed his uncle's like right hand man.
yeah.
Turns out the police and paramedics were all hired by Alex.
Somehow fake?
Yes. So they intercepted the 911 call and came. All the people that Alex hired. I'm like, to have that much money.
That quickly is so ridiculous.
It's
Like there's no way that
I know. Like, did you call him on your way there? Like,
hey, I round up the whole crew. But even on the way there, because he drove there pretty quickly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like it would definitely take, I could see just cops, but it sounded like they had ambulances.
They did.
Yep.
They did.
Like I could see, oh, just some people who look like fake cops showing up because undercover cop cars. But there's not like undercover ambulances.
No. Or were these like real cops, real ambulances, and he just paid them off?
Maybe.
I don't know. But then he ends up burning down his uncle's house.
Yep.
Because that's, smoke.
That's how you solve these problems.
No one's going to see the smoke.
This is the
This
part
remote
where
house that's so far away that nobody sees the smoke. So everything doesn't matter. But all of these fake authorities could get there so quickly.
Thank you.
This is the part where I was like, okay, it's like a Fast and Furious movie.
I was real mad when it didn't end right here.
Right
Right
there.
there.
Yeah.
You were like, did you look at the percentage and see how much was left?
I was like, why am I only at 91%? And I was like, oh, maybe the last like 5% is a preview for book two, but we were not so lucky.
So Alex moves out of Josh's house into a penthouse in DC. Josh beats him up. And then we jump to 2 months later.
And Ava's swimming by herself.
She's not okay. And then she has like this epiphany, like I have to do this. She just tells everyone she's leaving.
Oh, yeah.
And then goes swimming by herself.
Okay, this is the part where I was like, okay, the fake ambulance, the fake police.
You can see past everything else, but
and then we get to like this part, and I was like, are you serious right now? Okay, so we have 5 months after the kidnapping. Bridget goes to Alex's office, tells him that Ava is moving to London. She switched her fellowship from New York City, then she's moving to London. Alex finally admits he loves Ava, and he goes to the airport but misses his flight.
She's gone.
Then we go to 6 months later. Ava is settling into London, and then Alex just shows up and demands a second chance.
Because that's going to go well.
He's
like, I fired your bodyguard. I'll be doing it from now on.
Yeah, and he left his job. He's gonna live in London and basically stalking her.
Yeah.
And like
he's sending her gifts.
He's definitely stalking her.
Oh, 100%. He's like, but I love you. I'll do anything to win you back.
And then she gets Stockholm syndrome and falls back in love with her stalker.
She sure does. Yep. So, a year is
by.
up, and it's her end of year exhibition. Like everyone's there with their art.
Yeah, and so like I can't even speak. Exhibition. They all have a little competition to see who could buy, like whose photography gets bought out the most, and someone buys all of her pictures
before the thing even starts.
Which honestly, like if that was me, I would be upset because
Same.
like that doesn't really showcase like my ability.
Right, I didn't get a chance for anybody else to like it.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see what I can do by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of
He's a controlling asshole and
Yes.
stalker,
but he sings a song in public for her. That's all it takes for her to fall back in love. She forgives him. They have sex in the gallery, and also like, okay, I understand it was at the end of like the exhibition, but was everyone gone? How is no one there to see that or hear it?
Also, he's been with her for a whole year. Why hasn't he
sung a song for her?
Yeah, before that.
What are you waiting for, buddy?
If that's what it would took. So then we have Amity's favorite parts of the books.
The epilogues. It's Thanksgiving, and they go to, I think, New Hampshire, right? To spend Thanksgiving with his old Krav Maga teacher.
Ralph.
I know. Ralph and his wife, who are actually, like, possibly some of my favorite characters from the
Ralph was my favorite character.
Yeah. Alex is then reinstated as CEO. They're living together in DC, and then they, like, watch the news, and turns out Bridget's brother has abdicated the throne to marry an American. Bridget is now first in line.
Which earlier in the book, she said that she did not want to.
She was the spare.
Because she has to marry somebody who's royal.
Yep. Yes. Or from her country or something like that.
Clarified that?
I think both.
I thought it was royal lineage.
Yes, and I think also from her country, but that's just because I read the second book.
Well, if it's royal lineage from your country, that's your
you could be
member.
a duke, or you could be
okay. Someone
6 toes.
titled. Got it.
Truth. Just saying. Like, truth. Anyway, but while they're watching, Alex sees like a little hand touch between Bridget and Briss. So we're getting
a preview,
little Easter eggs.
Preview of a book someone else can read.
Amity will not be reading.
It was better. Well, yes, it was better. The main character is like book boyfriend material in the second book compared to this.
Oh, okay.
Like, and he can be up there on the list of book boyfriends.
So, favorite characters, everybody.
Ralph.
Ralph. Yeah.
Maybe Jules, just because she's funny.
Yeah, I like Jules. Bridget, I liked. Her
Yeah.
friends, I liked.
I
enjoyed
liked her friends. No one else.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
This was the first book where I could not relate to the female main character.
Mm-mm.
Like you had like usually I'm like, oh, I love this female main character. This one, no, I just was like, what are you doing?
I will say once it got to like the suspense part, I was like, okay, this is a little better.
Yeah.
But not my favorite book. But we have some tropes. We have forced proximity, age gap, brother's best friend, found family, and I put in that one bed. Yeah. All right, Steph, this was your request. What are you gonna give the rating here?
Oh,
We're throwing you under the bus.
wait, I didn't pick this one.
I think you did.
I picked the last one.
I thought you got it from Book Talk.
Yeah.
Did I get this from Book Talk?
Yes, you picked this book.
Oh, I didn't even remember.
I was a
they were
little
listed.
sad when you picked it.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize I picked this one. Did I pick it because it's gonna become a movie?
I think so.
What
are you going with?
I'll give it a 6.
Okay. I'm
Wow.
doing a 6 as well. Amity?
I'm doing a 2.
Oh!
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, I did pick this.
You sure did pick this.
Yeah. Oh, because of the amount of reviews it had.
Okay, I was going through and you know how it highlights some passages? Some of passages had like 30,000 highlights. It was insane.
Yeah.
People are weird.
I know.
But people
did it for the
like
book
because
talk.
wasn't like everybody read
Ooh.
Twilight and
Yes.
thought it was good. So good that they published 50 Shades of Grey, which is like fanfic for Twilight, right?
Yeah.
Both of those things also became movies and they're all crappy. So people sometimes just have bad taste.
This one has 1.4 million people ratings on Goodreads.
And it's 3.71 stars.
That's really
out
low,
of
I feel like,
5.
for that many
I
reviews.
know.
Yeah.
It's just not our type of book.
No.
So I'm not even gonna say our rating.
Not even The Deal has that many ratings.
So when did this book come out? Twisted Love.
I don't know. I have to look it up. I do think I've seen this.
Like, has it been out for a long while?
No, see my activity book details.
It came out in
20.
2022. So
Yeah.
That's 3 years.
yeah, that's not that long.
And when did the deal come out? Let's see. The Deal I feel like has like really exploded.
The Deal came out
Book details. Oh,
2015.
That's crazy.
Huh. I guess the hockey romance wasn't popular until recently.
Until recently. But still, it still didn't have that many.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I wonder too, like if something is, I don't want to say more controversial, maybe like when it's polarizing, that's the word I'm looking for.
yeah.
Maybe it stirs up more conversation. Because I will say I finished this book and I notoriously am really bad at like actually doing a rating on Goodreads. And I thought about touching that 1-star button. I was like, people need to know.
We need to tell the masses, warn them.
I also think that we are such a like we like read so many books on Kindle Unlimited.
We now have some pretty high standards.
We have so our standards are very high.
I also think we like books that are a little bit more realistic.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And age appropriate for us
Yeah.
now.
I also,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah,
I don't know.
yes-ish.
Ish.
Like realistic, and I think like I would venture, at least for me, like more wholesome in the spice side. Not that I usually like read the spice, to be honest. I just fast forward through it, but like I really did.
This spice
oh
out of 5.
oh
How many
really like a 4
really?
with the choking and everything.
It was graphic.
It was so graphic.
There weren't that many scenes of it, were there?
No,
No, there weren't that many
Maybe
scenes.
3.
maybe 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay. I've been watching. There's this new trend to have like actual hockey players read like the smuts in some of the hockey romance, and it's honestly hilarious.
I need to find that.
That's funny.
So, and they'll be like, whoa.
That's entertaining.
So I also think that we like a billionaire, but we're not like always the biggest fan of
Okay,
a
usually
billionaire.
the billionaire books, those are the ones we have the most like beef with, I think, because it's
Yeah,
not realistic.
yeah. Now, like athletes, we're all for.
Those
Yeah,
are
just a
out and
couple
about in the
hundred
wild.
millionaire. But when you get to the billionaires, that's when the books are out of league for us.
Yeah.
When you can buy a whole paramedics and police
Right.
force, we're like, okay, that's
All right.
so. Well, hopefully our next read is going to be a little bit of a higher reading. I have not heard of this book.
It looks the cover looks cute. I've read one of her other books, I think a while ago, that was good.
So our next book is Jilted by V. Keeland.
I think it's Vi,
Bye.
maybe. Yeah.
Bye.
Eh.
Bye, bye,
Perfect.
bye.
So yeah, hopefully it's a little bit better than this one.
You know, I'd like
Doesn't take
to
much.
basically guarantee that, but now I'm nervous.
So Amity, when this becomes a movie slash TV slash we don't know on Amazon or something or another, are you gonna watch it?
You know what? We'll probably do what we do when Housemaid comes and let you guys tackle that.
Lauren, you and I should go to see Housemaid together.
Okay.
We can go to the theaters.
I'm
I'll
good
watch
with
Disney Plus at my house.
that.
We'll send pictures.
Perfect. I want to go to the rumored Hannah Montana 20th anniversary tour concert Miley Cyrus is gonna
Wait, wait,
do.
wait, 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 wait. 20th anniversary?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I saw? Backstreet Boys in Vegas. That looks like so
Oh, at
much
the
fun.
Sphere?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend
I saw
went.
Lance Bass went to that
Oh,
from
really?
NSYNC.
It's so funny.
My friend went, said it was phenomenal.
It looks like so much fun.
Nice.
You know, how much do you think tickets to see Taylor Swift at the Sphere would be?
Oh my gosh, because that's a really limited. I don't know
It's
that I'd want to see her there. I mean, I want to see her anywhere, but
I just feel like she would have so much fun with it.
Do you think Taylor Swift will ever do a residency in Vegas?
No,
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
no. I think she's gonna release Taylor Swift 12 in the next few months. And then I think
And then go on a hiatus.
again, then go on a hiatus. I think she's going to release it. I think she's going to announce it before football season starts, though, and then it's going to be released after football season, or maybe in between and during football season. That's my guess.
I do think there's a chance. I think she wants an EGOT, and I think
Yes.
might
Ooh,
see something with her on Broadway.
that
I
would
don't
be
know that she'd star in it, but
cool.
she'd,
She would write for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
like that
that's
Alanis Morissette, Jagged
Wait,
Little
did she
Pill
have
style.
a Golden Globe, an Oscar?
She doesn't have an Oscar yet. She was
Does not.
nominated for one, like, to short film for the All Too Well 10-minute version,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but I don't think she got one. So, but I think a career goal of hers now is an EGOT.
Which
So,
isn't.
Yeah. So it will be interesting. It'll
she have
be
an
like
Emmy? Is that TV?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't know either.
I don't.
So she's
Yeah.
got some work to do, I guess, if all
Yeah,
she's
I
got
know.
of the
She has
EGOT is the
to.
She's
GIF.
got enough Grammys to go around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she did not get any Grammys for the last CD.
For Tortured Poets
Tortured
Department.
Poet. Yeah.
So although I think Tortured Poets Department was phenomenal, I appreciate that they didn't give her any Grammys because it shouldn't take you 34 songs or however long it was to tell your story.
Yeah.
And I
True.
appreciate that they didn't recognize that with a lot of awards and up that level of neededness for the artists.
My only thing with it is I wasn't the biggest fan with the like my music choice doesn't collide with who won. And I think that she should have at least won one, especially with how big Tortured Poets Department was. Because I think it was like the longest streaming CD Like it had all of
That's because
these.
it took everybody so long to get through it.
So, so I think she should have at least gotten one.
Like I wanted her to get something, but I was not mad at it because of
That,
I think
yeah,
that precedence that it would set. Like it shouldn't take you 34 songs to tell that story.
that's true.
They're amazing songs, and like the like art, the lyricism behind them, and the symbolism, the referencing so many pieces of ancient literature and people I'd never heard of before. Like now I know who Chris
Yeah.
was, and I didn't know who that was. Like all of that kind of stuff. Like phenomenal, phenomenal work. Um, I'm just I'm glad that they were like, no, too much.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's why, or if they were just like, enough of you, or what.
I
Like,
think they were looking more
or
for
if they
pop.
really thought Doja Cat was that much better or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
I do appreciate that from a artist workload perspective.
Yeah. I
Because I
think they
do
were
think now the norm, like Sabrina Carpenter did it, Ariana Grande did it, Olivia Rodrigo did it. I'm sure others probably have too, but I just know about those ones. Like, oh, 4 weeks later, here's the special edition more songs version.
yeah.
Like, but we shouldn't get all the way up to 30.
It was
Like,
technically 2 albums.
sure. Like Titanic was 2 movies.
Oh man. Wait until Stranger Things come out and each episode is 2 hours.
No,
I don't watch that show, but Brian does.
we know.
Oh man.
Well, thanks for listening to our reviews, rants, and ramblings about apparently anything, including Kindle Unlimited books. Remember, if you read this book or listen to Tortured Poets Department and you review it on Amazon or Goodreads or iTunes, please include that Schmiddle Schmudlimited sent you. And if you wouldn't mind a quick review on your podcast platform, we would be forever grateful. Have a great weekish, and we can't wait to read, review, rant, and ramble about the next book with you. Bye.